Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today I have the Pitaka MagEasy Case Pro 3 here for my iPhone 14 Pro. Now they do make this for all of the iPhone 14 lineup, so if you're interested in purchasing this case after watching this video, I will put some links down in the description. Now you're going to be spending around 69 bucks for this case. So obviously it's a high-end case. This was one of my favorite cases for the 13 Pro, but I can tell it looks like they've kind of redesigned it, because when I went to the website, it did talk about, obviously a slim minimalist design, but still getting that crazy drop protection and protection for just the phone in general. So really excited to try this out. As you can tell, the new eco-friendly packaging here, picture of the case right there at the top. And then of course, like I said, for the iPhone 6.1 inch Pro, yada, 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 Pitaka Flow, which is their ecosystem for their cases. On the back, we have a bunch of their stuff, Pitaka Care, and then a little breakdown there of just some of the stuff, wireless charging compatible, Aramid fibers, MagSafe compatible, all that fun stuff. So the way to get it off is slide this away, and then you do have this here. It says Pitaka Care, we care for our planet. So this is 100% biodegradable material that they've made this casing for. And then here is the way that it comes packaged. Let's go ahead and push that to the side. There is some removal instructions here, and then there is this little thank you card inside with just some stuff that I'm not gonna really bore you with, but let's go ahead and take a real quick peek at the actual case. So I'm gonna just scoot all this to the side and then move the phone over here. And here is the case, guys. So as you can see, it is a really slim, good looking case. It definitely does feel quite a bit thinner and lighter, which obviously last year's model was super light as well, but it does actually seem quite a bit thinner. Now in the interior, we do have this really nice material here. It's not exactly like a suede or microfiber or something. It's just soft though. I don't know exactly what that material is. As you can see there, we got the MagSafe rings there, Pitaka branding there. Now we also get these like really nice kind of high quality little air pockets all throughout the interior of the inside of the case. And all that's going to do is help with drop protection. So if you drop the phone with it inside the case, then hopefully it helps prevent a break. So enough blabbing about it. Let's get this bad boy slapped on. So I usually try to start with the 14 Pro with the button side as far as the volume up and down, and then just push in, and very snug fit. And there it is, guys. There is the case installed. And I gotta say right off the bat, it feels really good in the hand. It's 100% Aramid fiber case, so it's a very high quality case. You got some very minimal Pitaka branding there at the bottom. And then at the top, it is actually quite a bit of a slimmed down camera bump cutout here. So it's very snug against the lenses here. It's a very minimal look here. Very cool lip that does go around the housing, so nicely recessed in there. That's the look there. That's the look of the pattern here. So it's that, I think it says 1500, I believe. So it's a little bit thicker Aramid fiber pattern, not like the super skinny pattern. So I much prefer this pattern here. But all in all, just looking at the back, it looks fantastic. Looking at the side, one thing I love about the Pro case is that you do have dedicated buttons, and it's a complete case. So it's not like cutouts like their MagEasy 3. So you do have a dedicated raised power button here. And then moving to the bottom, as you can see, we do have nice cutouts for the lightning port and our speakers. And then moving to this side, same thing, right? So we got the Aramid fiber that goes up and then it stops, and then we get a matte black that goes to the lip where the screen meets. We do have nice volume up and down buttons that are raised as well. And as you can see, that's kind of the look there. So it's kind of got like this little separation. So it's nice, like a little pill shape around it. And then we do have a very tight kind of pillish rectangular shape where the alert slider is. And then that's the look from the top. So you can see how that lip is very slim there. Now looking at the front, we do have some raised lips. So we're definitely going to get some screen protection, which is fantastic. And then looking at the front here, as you can see, it's a very slim border around the front. So when I have the screen turned on, it's very, very slim, very lightweight, and it is tempered glass friendly. So I do have a full screen tempered glass protector on here, completely fine. And that's kind of the look there of how it looks where the speaker cutout is there. So that's the look there. So now let's go ahead and do the wobble test here real quick. So if I put it face down, there is no shake, it's completely flat. And then when I flip it over to do back down, the sides don't really give me much shaking, or the bottom, but we do have a lip around the camera, so we're definitely getting some wobbling going on there. But once again, that's kind of to be expected with these 14 Pro cases. It's such a big camera bump, and with that lip right there, it's gonna definitely rock, guys, so just keep that in mind. So next is the clicky button test. So let's see how clicky and responsive these buttons are. So let's do the power button first. And volume up and down. Okay, so two things. So number one is the power button is very tactile and responsive, has that very satisfying click. But for whatever reason, the volume up and down buttons are tactile, but there isn't really that clickiness that I was getting with the power button. So it's a lot quieter for whatever reason, not as like just bouncy like the other ones or like the power button is, excuse me. So I don't know, it's kind of odd. I was really expecting them to be like super, super loud and clicky. But unfortunately they're not. They are tactile, so don't get me wrong, like they're gonna be very responsive, you can feel them. It's just not giving that satisfying clicky sound like the power button does. And then let's go ahead and see how easy it is to get to that alert slider. So as you can see there, it's pretty snug. So you can't really use your thumb, might be a little difficult, but I'm barely using my index finger here with my fingernail. And as you can see, I'm easily being able to flip back and forth between ring and silent there. So no issues at all. Just make sure, obviously, you're using, you know, like I said, maybe your index finger or something with a little bit of a fingernail. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and grab my MagSafe charger here. Let's slap it on. And as you can see, it is MagSafe charging compatible. Obviously, we knew that because it has built-in MagSafe magnets. But you always want to do that in these tests. Now with Pitaka, with my experience with their magnets, is very good. They're very strong magnets. I've never had an issue with them before. I mean, they hold on very nicely. Every single Pitaka case that I've owned that has MagSafe magnets has done flawlessly for me inside of my vehicle. And the same with this. I tested this case pretty much all afternoon, driving around in my vehicle, using it, went to baseball practice today, and it held up just fine. So all in all, guys, it's a high-end premium aramid fiber case, but if you like more of a traditional case where you're not having cutouts and different parts of the phone exposed and having dedicated buttons, then this is definitely a case to keep your eye on. Now, unlike last year, it looks like they're all in stock right now. So last year, I know they had a big stock issue with the 13 Pro one. So with that being said, check out ipitaka.com if you're interested in getting this case. But like I said, I think this is definitely a winner for the folks that are looking for a true, genuine aramid fiber case. And yeah, very snug and slim fit and feels good in the hand. No fingerprint issues. Smudges will be some kind of a problem, especially like oils in your hand. That's with all the aramid fiber cases, but a quick wipe down with your shirt will just eliminate that. So just something else to think about. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, see you on the next one.